for $3. And they're like, that'll be $4. And you're like, is that with tax? They're like, no, I added a little bit just for myself. You would look at the cashier like, what the like, what? What do you mean you added a little bit? Dude, I'd be having violent thoughts.
They just look straight ahead. But peace can be found when you look up instead. Oh, wait. Your eyes see a thief, but I promise, I'm not. I'm just a poet. Let your eyes and ears deceive you not. Might I suggest placing your weapon by your side, and we can talk about whatever you'd like.
Say the weapon costs 1,900 to make, and then you try to sell for 2,000, you get insulted. Okay, in 9,000 hours, I've never had that experience. I'm sorry you had that experience, but I've not seen that. Because typically, if you want to sell, something, you just put it on the TP, and it's an entirely automated process. You never talk to the other party. So, you're talking about an experience you had with some guy that's an overflow that like 0.1% of the community uses, which is totally fine. I recommend overflow to people when they have a need for it, but I would say that that's not representative of the community as a whole, because the community as a whole doesn't do that. Like, they don't trade like that. It's a small group. Shop. Wait, you have a shop? Reset a stat and return the lacrima on that stat. Oh, it's a respec thing. And I don't really need the rest of them. What were you doing here?
What you see is what you get. I could be a grave robber, a beggar, or even a merchant. But deep down, I'm a bard, through and through. I sing tales found in every corner of the world. Old and new. I'm here because I had a question for one of the foes lurking around. But it seems he met his end, for he is nowhere to be found.
What did you see around here?
Bandits stormed in, fearless and bold. But a dragonkin leader took them down, truly a sight to behold. Language of the dragonkin is not one I know, but I heard them say, Hismar the Berzerker dragon, the continent's one common foe.
Isn't that the dragon that we supposedly killed in our background story?
What was I up to, you inquire? Now that's an interesting answer to desire. You wouldn't believe what safety reveals. A moment which inspired this new poem that details all that I feel.
Tell me all your knickknacks.
I've wandered this land for years on end, gathering inspirational and thought-provoking knickknacks that twist and bend. When you're out and about, and there are some oddities you'll find, these bits and bobs are items that I collected. Of the curious kind. They might not be of great use to me, yet they could be exactly what you need to see. But take a peek at what I've got. You might find something, or maybe not.
Okay. Interesting. That's the first shop we've seen in the game. What is this? Netherworld energy +1. Oh, it's like an increased amount of heals. Oh, I gotta keep an eye out for those. So that's like finding an extra heal pot. Okay, so now we just need to go this way. But yeah, so Narian, when it comes to the shop thing, if someone was like, hey, I want to buy the thing you have, and you're like, okay, I want this much for it, if you're asking for like way more than the standard, or even like 20 gold more than the standard, they're well within their rights to be like, that's more than it's worth, no thanks, you know? Now, if someone started slinging insults at you, I find that odd. I definitely don't support that. That's weird. But, I mean, if I was trying to buy something and I could go to A and get it for $1 and B is asking for $1.50, I'm gonna go to A every time. Oh, he thick. I missed the parry time. Let's use one of our heals. Oof. Heshta the Unyielding became stronger. So the spirit I'm currently attached to got stronger. I wonder if it was because of that specific foe, or if it was because of just like I gained XP while he was attached. I thought that was a door, but it's not. Go ahead and use one of these. Reports on the Dragonkin. The Dragonkin lurking here seem to be remnants from Hismar's time. After Khazan and Ozma brought Hismar down, the Dragonkin went into hiding only to resurface here recently. They seem oddly sensitive to the red currents emanating from the circular device. Above it, they've hung grotesque corpses and have been performing what looks like some kind of ritual, likely necromancy. Are they trying to resurrect Hismar? Okay, so it was a door. It's just not one I can just walk up and push on. Cannot be opened from here. Okay, so we gotta get to the other switch behind there. For a second, I was like, wait, is this not an elevator? I thought it was an elevator.
Feel it? Of course not. You're just a mortal. But it's down here. Energy from the netherworld. We need to find the source. Stop more of it escaping.
Beneath the Forgotten Temple.
What an unpleasant surprise.
Well, let's do this first. Defrona. Wasn't her name thrown around when Karen was talking earlier? So I think she's from the underworld. Let's see what she has to say.
Blade Phantom. Is that you in there? So you finally found a host body?
Oh, look. Karen's loyal little lapdog. Did he send you here to spy on us?
No, but I am here on Lord Charon's service. And I found the source of the disruption here. You see that circular device? That's where the energy is escaping from. Fascinating, isn't it? Drawing out energy from the netherworld.
Unleash soulstones. You are now strong enough to unlock soulstone effects. Tell me, what do you desire to gain from these soulstones? Plus 2% lacrima gain, or plus 2% health recovery? Lacrima gain, give me that income. This one, max spirit +1. And then I'm out. Okay, so that's what those are for. Conversation. Tell me about Netherworld energy.
You know about Netherworld energy, yes? Well, you need to, if you're joined with the Blade Phantom now. It's the source of all power in the Netherworld, and governs the flow of souls. Without it, there would be no Netherworld. But now this device is causing that energy to leak out, damaging this mortal world, and disrupting the balance in the Netherworld. For the good of both worlds, it must be disabled.
Tell me about Imbar's temple and the circular device.
The ancient Irradians sensed this energy and built this temple to worship spiritual entities. But they also created that device, stealing the power of the Netherworld. And with it, they advanced significantly. Lord Charon discovered what they were doing and sent his servants to punish them. For long afterward, this place was forgotten. But now the Dragon King have found it and reactivated the device.
Share Charon's message with me.
The Dragon King are stealing energy from the Netherworld. Punish them, Blade Phantom. Lord Charon demanded their deaths. However, your service to him does not end here, Phantom. That device is only part of the problem. We must find the real reason for the full disruption to the Netherworld.
Do you ever stop talking and ordering people around, Scholar? No wonder Charon sent you away. Now leave.
Let's discuss soul
Have
stones.
you seen any red stones on your travels? Those are soul stones. They hold ghosts from the Netherworld. Sometimes these ghosts end up in the mortal world. There, when their essence wanes, they turn into these soul stones. If you come across any, break them to set the ghosts free. For every ghost you release, I'll give you some of their power in return.
Okay. New little system unlocked in the game. Well, he wasn't too impressed by that. Ah! He's got me in the corner. Dang. That guy was rough. Okay, we got a path up to the left. What's over in the other direction? That's blocked. Poison resistance elixir ×3. Saltier dust. Nothing back there. Hey, how is it so far? Looking cool, by the way. Hey, Navi. It's great. I'm having a lot of fun. That is unfortunate. Imperial Soldier's Greatsword. Time-worn, Scout's Time-worn Journal. I've lost track of how long it's been since I had to hide from the Dragonkin. It feels like I'm stuck in a maze with no way out. Most of the traps have been cleared thanks to the sacrifices of my scout team, but I can't keep going like this much longer. Just the other day, I saw the Dragonkin handling some statues. Maybe that's the key to activating the circular device. Okay. Well, first instinct is to have all these things face each other. Did a thing. Oh, to be a man strong enough to move an entire statue with one hand. It's styrofoam. Whoa! Sneaky. Let's see. Oh, I've never seen a trap chest in this game. I had my guard completely down. Okay, so if I hear what sounds like a fireworks getting lit, I need to dodge. New spear. I should check. What's an earth enhancer also? Temporarily grants earth attributes to weapons. No, not an upgrade yet. Used to craft gear from the Soul Eater set. I haven't found how to craft yet. Phantom Heatwave. Spin the spear and block all attacks with Brink Guard for a short time. You have to assign a button to this. Gain an effect that upgrades the shockwave attacks of Moonlight and Full Moon for 30 seconds upon use. Deal counter-strike damage to enemies when blocking. Uses 2 spirit. So you basically perfectly block everything for a few seconds when you use this, but you spend 2 spirit on it. B while dodging in Moonlight Stance. Gain the ability to activate another dodge immediately after dodging while in Moonlight Stance. Gain increased stamina recovery rate in Moonlight Stance. Increase stamina recovery while in Moonlight Stance. Let's get that. Okay, so it looks like we stopped one of 3 things for the device.
Is still working. Mortal, find a way to deactivate it.
Fire enhancer. Oh, I recognize this spot. There's the lady. Can't interact with that lever. There's a drop down up there. I guess we're gonna come from there later. Rest spot? I could use one. So it said earlier he gained strength. So I think the stamina recovery went from 4 to 4.8. Let's get more hit points. That went well. Ah, there was a bomb in that urn. Okay. I got tripes. Willpower orb. Journal said most of the traps were gone. I know! Hey, Biffy Bat, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I only have 1 spear remaining to throw at the moment, so... Okay, so that one... I see the fire. Okay. So they're visible if you look at them closely. Oh my god. Alright, that hurt. Soul Tear Dust. Dang it! Well, I mean, that was kind of cool. Okay, so up there is where I killed the archers. Spirit orb. Water enhancer. Whoa! Hey! That pot helped. Got some various stuff. Elden Ring's giving me a fear of archers. What was the place in Dark Souls 3 where the archers would shoot arrows at you that were the size of small telephone poles? Was that Anor Londo? Those are the worst Souls-like archers I've ever had to deal with. What is happening to the edges of my screen right now? Am I freezing? Tutorial. Oh, you just shot an elite enemy. Elite enemies are powerful enemies with high health and stamina. They possess powerful abilities such as Frenzy, attribute-based weapons, and health or stamina absorption. Once defeated, they do not respawn. Not too bad. Hunter's Scroll allows the blacksmith to craft gear from the Hunter's set. I don't know. I don't know a blacksmith yet. I guess we're gonna meet one. Soul Eater Pants. My pants gonna eat your soul. No, not your pants. Inner Essence, Hunter's Scroll. Alright. Ghost Gem, used to unlock or awaken Veronica the Advocate. Okay. Veronica, wake up! No! I have gone so long without dying. And that's how we go? That's how we go?